Yeah, so we're just walking through the beautiful Thai countryside now on our way to the cafe. And of course, those of you, if you're watching my river walk videos, you know I like a good walk. And today I'm forcing my wife to walk through the middle of nowhere. So if you've not seen the videos, get over to the playlist, the Walking the River. I'm walking the entire length of the Chao Phraya River, starting right in the south in Samut Prakan. I'm going to go right to the north of the river. Look at this guy's barley, eat your heart out. Who needs barley when you can come to Kanchanaburi? Just coming up to the cafe now, a couple of minutes away here. Along this road there's quite a lot of cafes and coffee shops, and they've got a nice view of the temple in the distance. I'll show you once the break in the trees comes. So if you're wanting to kind of go for a coffee or some lunch with some nice view, check out this one. It's a hard life. So welcome, I just booked this little place on Airbnb. Come with me, take a look. Been a bit missold on the size, but the view's nice. Okay, so we're just going to head back into the town now, and we're probably going to visit one of the museums there. But yeah, I'd recommend, especially if you're coming to the temple here, come for like a drink or have some lunch at one of these places just behind, because look at the view's just absolutely amazing. Except for my face, obviously. Just outside the JEATH War Museum. Inside you can see photographs of POWs when they were building the death railway. And yeah, they've got an exhibition in here. I'm not sure, I can't remember what else I've been in. It's many years ago, I can't really remember. If you want to go, you can just get tickets from behind here, 50 baht per person. So let's go check it out. Check out some of the places on the river. Look at this over here. Absolutely beautiful. What I really like about Kanchanaburi is, especially when you're coming from these parts, everything's almost on the river. So you can get some really beautiful views here. Sometimes you have some boats going past, but I've literally not seen any so far today, which is a bit surprising, because I remember last time I was here, you know, every 2 minutes you're seeing someone having a trip on the river. Interesting. Over here in the distance you can see Wat Tau Khao Lem, and the great thing about this area, particularly where we just went before, there's lots of temples there, and if you're going out there for the day, you could probably visit maybe 5 or 6, and they're absolutely amazing. A lot of them are set up the mountain, so you're prepared for lots of stairs. Here's like a map of the POW working camps building the Thailand-Myanmar railway. Just look how many there are. It's like 32 in Thailand, 10 in Myanmar. Like a massive operation. They were working night and day building this death railway, and you can visit Hellfire Pass, which is a couple hours away from here, where you can see like a big canyon of where they've dug out. And the reason it's called Hellfire Pass is because they've been working through the night. They were working by like torchlight, so you could see the guys swinging the pickaxes and the guards obviously holding the torches, and they said it like kind of resembled hell, you know, the scene with all the fire and the guys working away. Absolutely horrific. You come in the first section here, and just behind me they've got like a selection of photography about the death railway. You can see there, that's the River Kwai crossing that's quite famous in this one. And on the opposite side they've got a lot of information about the history of the railway and the museum here down the side. Just in a bamboo hut here, quite small, maybe 20 meters. This is in the second section. They've got the bomb here, and this bomb was dropped in 1945 to destroy the bridge, but it missed the bridge and it just floated down the river, and they found it intact like this here. Hopefully it's been disarmed. Let's back away carefully. So yeah, you can see a lot of weaponry on this side over here, and on the opposite side they've just got some kind of utensils that were apparently like traded with some of the Thai workers for food. Now we're walking up the road. It's about 10 minutes walk and you can get to the Skywalk. Now this has been, I think it's maybe 2 or 3 years old, so I've not been up here, but it looks nice. You can get a good walk. It looks good. You can get a view of the river. So we're going to go check this one out. Not sure what this structure is behind here. This like abandoned sort of structure. There's people walking around, so maybe it's a museum. So we're up on the Skywalk now. I think it's a 60 baht. I think it's 30 baht for kids. So 60 baht. And yeah, it's 4 floors up and offers you some great views around. Not so much this side, but this big white building, but definitely focus on the other side. When you get in, you'll have to put these very fashionable red socks on over your shoes, obviously not to damage the Skywalk. And you can't bring bags or anything, so you'll have to put your bags in like a little locker. It's all free, like just at the bottom before you come up. But yeah, it's great to do this. Like I say, it's only a few years old. It's pretty busy. I mean, again, I say it's like holidays, so there's quite a few people up there, but just gives you a great view of the landscape. I'll put some footage over the top so you can see what it looks like. You know, be mindful up here, guys, when you got these shoes on, these slippers. They generate all the static electricity, so if you don't touch the sides because you'll get like a shock. I just put my hand there and it's just like it's a nice idea to not damage the Skywalk with your shoes and things like this, but yeah, not great. Surely there's a better way. You can make it out of rubber or something. So we just left the Skywalk behind now. We're going to head up here, maybe 15 minutes. There's quite a nice Chinese temple we're going to take a look at, and then have lunch by the river, I reckon. Look at this beauty here. Chinese temple. Quite a few in the region around here. Yeah, such a variety of design of the temples. So we're just in V.N Guesthouse having a bit of a late lunch, and yeah, this place is really beautiful, wooden interior, right on the riverfront. And you know what I like about in Thailand? You know, if you go to a restaurant in like England or America, most of your menu will just fit on like 1 or 2 pages, but take a look at this one here. It's absolutely massive, so there's so much like choice and selection. You know, you've got a lot of international dishes, a lot of Thai dishes, brilliant. So we just ordered We've just ordered pineapple smoothie, cappuccino, and to eat we're just going to have pad see ew, which is like Chinese noodles with vegetables. We've gone for chicken as well. So yeah.
Is it because we just went to the Chinese temple?
Yeah, it's full, like a couple of hours pure Chinese style here. In fact, probably just be speaking Chinese from now on until we leave this area, I think. We can take these little seats here and just come and chill out here. What a place to have lunch and relax for a few hours. Amazing. So first up is the pineapple smoothie, and then we have the pad see ew. This is a flat rice noodles dish in soy sauce with Chinese broccoli and chicken in this one. It's got a smoky, salty kind of taste to it. So we've just decided to come back to the hotel for a couple hours, and we're just down by the river now. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a travel hack in Kanchanaburi you've never seen before. Only joking. Bottle of champagne, drink by the river. Yeah, I really hate all this staying to the end of the video nonsense. Just make it interesting and relevant, and then people can watch this straight away. Cheers. Hello, Ma. So I'm sitting under this chandelier, and every time a boat comes past, this happens. Would you sit here? I'm thinking this chandelier looks like it's been here since the start of time, you know, like, but you never know. What do you think? Shall I move? Probably should. I like it. Look at this girl. I think that it's like a restaurant boat, and they're just going to take this up probably to where the bridge on the River Kwai is, and I think they'll park up there, people will get on. A bottle of champagne down, and obviously when you're drinking a bottle of champagne, it takes a lot longer than you expect. So we're on Operation Rush for Sunset at the bridge on the River Kwai. Google Maps says it takes about 29 minutes. Sunset's in 27. Can we make it? Let's hope so. Exciting update. We're going to be at the bridge 4 minutes before sunset. We're making excellent progress, you'll be glad to know. So hopefully it's going to be a nice one, because it looks a bit cloudy tonight. But this road is really lovely to walk along. There's a lot of like restaurants and bars either side. So we'll probably head back down here afterwards. Oh, and here we are, guys. We've made it with 5 minutes to spare. Oh. Let's take a look, see if we can get over here. Seems like absolutely no one's had the same idea to watch the sunset on the bridge. I think we'll take a little walk and see if we can get down there. This was made really famous by the movie. It was in 1957, and it was about the prisoners of war, and they built this bridge. So today the bridge kind of serves as a bit of a reminder and a memorial to what happened. But still, there's trains coming through during the day. Just trying to navigate down a little bit. I'm just thinking to stop somewhere here, eh? Overall, my advice would be, if you're wanting a kind of chilled sunset, probably not the bridge. But there's quite a few little restaurants down here, like bars. So if you're wanting to come for sunset, I reckon these are the spots to hit. So this is probably what we're gonna do now. Just down by the river now. Very nice hotel. The only problem is, because it's a holiday, it must be like a non-alcohol day. So gone for water. We're just having some fish and like chicken with cashew nuts for dinner. And water. So this one that I've absolutely smashed into already is chicken with cashew nuts. They've got some onion, green beans, chili there. Really good dish. Bit of rice, and we're just waiting for the fish now. If you come into Asia and you're not used to eating like the full fish, having it like this, the fried one, it's pretty good because it's like mostly deboned. So, you know, if you're eating like some of the fish sometimes, it's just like you can have tons of bones there. This is a good one to start on if you want to try. I mean, we've cannibalized it, we're about halfway through and there's like been no bones, so yeah, I recommend it. Yeah, really nice little restaurant on the riverside here. Food was good. Fish was delicious. Got a few levels. You've got like the bottom level here, second level, and then the top level. Quite nice. Oh, there's even another seating area on the other side of the... So it's about 8 o'clock now. We just finished dinner, and this is like a really nice time to come. It's a lot more chilled. Like before sunset, everyone's kind of jostling for the photo spots. If you're coming here and you're wanting to kind of watch the train, you can see here right in front, there's like these little platforms all the way down. So when the train comes, you can get onto these platforms and get some cool shots of the trains coming past, and they have these on the way down. So you can walk right alongside over there. There's like a memorial to a Chinese soldier, which I might check out in the morning if we've got time. But yeah, it's much more chilled now. But you can see they've got a little market in the day. But it seems like everything's wrapping up now. It's back at the hotel now. Yeah, so today is like Asala Butcher Day, which is like a Buddhist holiday. So I think there's 4 in the year, and there's like an alcohol ban. So nearly every bar's kind of shut. There are a few places that are like kind of have a quiet opening, all lights are low and then people around. But you know, if you want to illicit drink that much, you know, you've probably got a bit of a problem. So yeah, we just decided to come straight back. And yeah, normally I'm kind of aware about these days, but because I've been busy recently, totally forgot. And yeah, this is something that potentially could be changing, and to change the they have a ban like on serving alcohol from 2 to 5, so they want to kind of lift this to, obviously it's going to boost the tourism sector. So I'm thinking potentially in the next couple of years this might even happen, but who knows. Anyway, so let's wrap it up. Hope you've enjoyed the video today. I'm not sure, maybe I'll record tomorrow if we do something, but we might just head back to Bangkok. Back at the bus station, going back to Bangkok now. Yeah, about the hotel, pretty decent. If I was to say anything about it, it's a little bit dated, some of the features in the room. And Wi-Fi not great overnight. I don't know, some places, sometimes it seems like they almost turn it off. So from like sort of 10 p.m. till 8 a.m, nothing much going on with the Wi-Fi. That aside, location was really nice and great by the river. So yeah, staff as well, really friendly. So yeah, for the price, it's pretty decent. Now, if you're interested in like accommodations around Thailand, I'm usually looking to stay in places that are between like 1,000 and 2,000 baht a night. So check out the channel if I'm going on more trips, because these are the kind of accommodations I'll normally choose. For that price, you can get like something for me that's really satisfactory, decent, comfortable, clean. You're just coming back to Bangkok, you just need to go to the bus terminal here. There are big buses, but most of the buses seem to be these minivans. And they're operating every sort of 30 minutes. Sometimes there's even like multiple going at the same time. Going back to Bangkok, you can either go to Mochit, like the northern bus terminal, or the southern bus terminal. So March is probably better if you're using public transport there because you can get straight on the MRT or BTS. Okay, guys. See you in the next one.